And we're live. So, first, for starters, who are you?
I am David Frank's personal assistant.
Okay. And are you being paid for this interview?
Of course not.
All right. Why are you choosing to do this interview?
I'm choosing to this interview because I think people are just so focused on the end of Jason's life instead of what he lived for. So I just want to share some light of how my interactions with him and who he was, like with me. Firsthand. I guess firsthand experience.
And you are his assistant for how long?
I met him in April 2012. So since April, so for 10 years, about maybe
And
almost 11 years.
and how was the hiring practice? Did you just have a conversation and he just say, "Hey, I want you to be my assistant"?
He just said, "Hey, we met a few times, in the interim, and one day he needed help with something, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it, and I did it, and then he was like, hey, you want to be my assistant? I know like you're in New York and I'm in Texas, and I was like, sure, as long as it's okay with you, and that's how it was.
So that's what you say 2012. So we're talking roughly almost a little over 10 years.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So, is it safe to say that you knew him more than most people? I mean, my assistant, she knows me like more than any other people I work with.
I want to say yes. I want to say definitely. We used to talk every day, all day, every day, 24/7. So yeah,
That's a lot.
it is
That
a
is a
lot.
lot. That is a lot. With that being said, you talk to him every day. How was your relationship with his wife when you first started working for him?
When I first started, we really didn't interact. Other than like I would hear her in the background of like his voice text or phone calls. Of course, I was cordial, hello, hi, holidays, Merry Christmas, stuff like that. But I didn't really interact with her at first. No.
Okay. All right. So as is his assistant, what job duties did you have?
Being his assistant was everything. I would do graphics. I would book hotels. I would book trips. I would book conventions. I would be like the middleman with conventions on how to book his flights, when his hotels and stuff like that.
Okay, so you're booking his flights, you're booking his hotels. Were you ever with him at like some of these Comic Cons?
Oh, I also went to Comic Cons. Yes, I went to
Okay.
Comic Cons with him or shows, any filming stuff like that. I would go as well.
What about financial records? Did you oversee any of his financial records or have access to them?
Yes,
Okay.
I any banking, any payments that I needed to make, any bills, any invoices, stuff like that,
His Cash App, would you have access to his Cash App?
and all that.
Okay. All right. This is going to be a little touchy, but there were rumors of infidelity. Did you ever book any rooms for other women that was not his wife or part of his team?
No, never,
Never, not once.
not once, ever, ever. I would only
Okay.
pick him, his family, or myself, or let's say one of the assistants.